Ha 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 ha. Hey Periscope, I am back. I'm back. Looks like there's a little bit of delay. Oh, look at y'all can see me fix my hair. Sorry about that. Hey everybody, it's DeKesha Williams, and I want to thank you so much for joining. Had some technical difficulties, but we never let that stop us now, do we? So, welcome to the 21 Day Revenue Challenge. This is DeKesha Williams. And hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. This is DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO. And I want to try a couple of different things today. And I'm actually going to try to share my screen with you. I think I can do it. Hey, Anthony. Welcome. And all right, so let me tell you a little bit about the challenge, right? So this is a revenue challenge to help everyone generate additional revenue in their business. So what I do is, hey, Kevin Johnson, every day I come on and I give you some strategies. Well, I'll give you one strategy, one tip, and how to help you generate revenue in your business. So, all right, thanks for joining. Thank you. Make sure that you share. Make sure you follow. All right, so Lipstick Chatter, what's up? Hey, Tan 1782. Lord, I can't even talk. So we're going to be talking about building your team. Usually when you guys get on, I try to tell you a little bit, hey, how you doing? I usually try to tell you a little bit about the revenue challenge, why it's so important to me. But today, I'm going to share some of an actual presentation that I do so that you can understand who do you need on your team and how to build that team. So, and I think this is very, very important scope because when you talk about revenue, where you focus your time, where you focus your time is what's going to expand. And so therefore, if you focus your time on revenue generating activities, that's exactly what's going to happen in your business. So that's what we're going to talk about today. It's about developing a team, who needs to be on your team, why it's important to release some of your daily activities that you are spending a lot of your time on, and let's start outsourcing and let's start delegating. And I don't mean delegating to no intern. I'm talking about real deal building your team. Let me tell you, there is nothing else like someone else doing the major work or major pulling while you're out there having additional revenue call, sales call, where it really counts in your business. And that's about having sales conversation. So if you're feeling this, if you understand what I'm saying, make sure you, show some heart, show some love, because, that's what it's all about. It's all about ways to help you generate revenue. So, one of the things the first thing that I want to talk about is releasing some of the activities that you do that you should not be focusing your time on. And listen, I've been there. I spent time building sites, building pages, building webinars. Like, I've done campaigns. I've done it all. And what I've started to do is I started to hire and train individuals to do that for me. And love the green hearts. And it's so, it's so important. And some people are like, well, I can't afford to. You really cannot afford not to hire someone, because eventually you're going to find yourself on these time-sucking activities. So I'm going to try and share my screen. Thank you for sharing. And let's see if we can do this. All right. So, ta-da! All right, so let me know. Make sure that you guys can see my screen. I love it. There's a little bit of delay, so you guys will see it in just a second. So, hey, Smooth T, thank you for joining. So, yeah, there's a long delay. All right, so in just a second, you'll see my screen, and you'll see some of the top members. There you go. You'll see some of the top members that you should have on your team. And so one of the first individuals, awesome. I know there's a delay. I hate that. But thank you, Lipstick Chatter. So listen, here's where you can take a screenshot of this because you need this, right? So take a screenshot. Just kidding. All right. So here's who you need on your team. So you need someone that is very, very familiar with the technical aspects. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? You need someone who can build those campaigns, who can install WordPress, who can build those landing pages, who can install those sales pages, because I know that some of you out there are still trying to do it all yourself. I know you are. I know you are. So stop it. Cut it out. Get someone on your technical team. Get you an IT person, okay? And it's so easy to find help now. There's so many different, avenues where you can hire help. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is like one of my favorite topics, and this is actually one of the most used presentations that I do. So I'm only going to share with you a snippet of it, okay? All right. Yep. So the second person that you need on your team is a marketing person. All right, so I know that several of you love Canva, and I am not going to step on your toes when it comes to Canva. However, do you really have time to create a complete visual marketing campaign when it's time for a product launch? I'm going to let you think about that one for a second, and I'm mad that I have this dry erase because I do have a dry erase board. But anyway, do you really have time to sit and think about, hey, Black Small Biz, thanks for joining. Yes. So do you really have time to sit back and actually, hey, thanks for the love. Thanks for joining. Yes, I was just on your scope. And but seriously, all jokes aside, I talk about Canva all the time. But and when I start talking about these employees and these contractors that you need to hire, listen, I know I started stepping on some toes, and some people started to get pissed. But I'm serious. This is how I really started to make money in my business. I started to hire other people so I could make more money, and I could charge more because we were able to output the work faster, better quality work. And I mean, hey, that's just, you got to invest in order to make more money. So this is how I built my team, and I started closing 5-figure contracts. Like, I ain't lying, don't have no reason to lie, but this is how you're going to do it. Like, this is a secret sauce that people do not tell you, okay? So what do you, Black Small Biz, you said, what do I use? What do you mean, what do I use? Let me know what you're referring to, and I'd love to share with you. Okay, so marketing team, right? Gotta have the marketing people, the graphics people. I mean, these are the visual aspects of your brand, your landing pages, your sales pages, your marketing materials. As you can see, look on the screen. I have, they designed the actual lower thirds for me with a call to action on it. This is a part of the 21-day revenue challenge. Hey, Shonda, thanks for joining. So, and then the third person, so we talked about the marketing team, and I'll go through some of the responsibilities. How you doing? Oh, awesome. So, we'll talk about some of the responsibilities. I'll go through just a little bit with you. Thanks for inviting some of your followers. I appreciate it. I really, really do. So, like, this day is like so important about building a team. Like, if oh, thank you. She said it's cute. Thank you. All right, so let's talk about the support team, okay? Because this is where I found myself to kind of get caught sometimes on projects. I mean, because for those of you all that don't know, I'm a virtual COO, and I actually help small business owners run their 6-figure businesses from the comfort of my own home. Okay, so, and I help them build their teams and implement. We basically find revenue loopholes, and I find the solution. I help them hire the people to put them in place to solve the problem so that they can make more money. Guess what they're doing? They're out having the sales conversations, making more money. Okay, so this is what it's all about. So the support team is always that space where we have that struggle. And so the support team is the ad copy, the editor. I'm a genius? Yes, scored. Well, thank you. So this is what I teach, and this is what I implement. So I'm literally sharing with you all my secret sauce, okay? So support teams, you have your VAs, and it kills me, y'all. It kills me. Can you tell I'm from the South? I hit you with the y'all real quick. But it kills me that people think that you should hire a VA first. No, that's not really the first person that you really need. Okay? And so support team can be the VA. Support person can be your copy, your ad person, right? So sometimes the social media person kind of falls in the marketing department. And then, of course, you got your virtual COO. Who's going to manage all these people? Do you really have time to manage an entire team? Yep. That's why they hired me. Okay, so I'm going to try this out real quick because I want to switch the screen. This is what I teach on how to biz. People don't even know they need. I know. That's what the great part about it is. They don't even know that they need me, man. That's what's so exciting about it. All right, so look. So we talked about who you should hire, right? And I'm literally doing some of my talks that I get paid like a couple of thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars a share. But I'm going to keep sharing it with you. All right, so look. So what are their roles and responsibilities? I'll go through it really quickly, right? So your technology people, they do your installations. You can actually hire coders and design sales pages for you, right? You can actually hire people that will, if your site shuts down or if your site is hacked, you know, I've hired people to come in and clean it. So I have these people literally on call and on a system that I communicate. Yes, will this be up for replay? Absolutely. I will make sure that it stays available, and I'll actually probably put this one in a blog because this is a good one because I actually thank you. I actually share this. I actually teach this information. So okay, so yes, thank you for those that are replaying. Make sure that you share. Love the continuous hearts. I really appreciate it. All right, so listen, back to the material real quick. So we talked about some of the responsibilities of what the technology team can do, right? They do installations, they build pages, they, you know, they handle any malware. I mean, we've done this. Sites have been hacked, and you see it more and more every single day. So to have a tech person in my pocket, like, it's awesome, right? All right, so then you have your marketing people. We have done campaign after campaign after campaign for clients. I mean, I've got clients that's launching product campaigns, event campaigns. We've got one client right now that's doing freaking 3 events at one time. Yeah, and I don't have any gray hair. I'm not bragging because I'm scared I'm going to have some after this particular Periscope. Okay, but yeah, so we've got clients that's doing 3 events at one time. I've got a client that's doing a 90-day product launch, and guess what? He needs a marketing team. They need a marketing team. I need a marketing team. So I hire people to do all of my marketing materials. I don't personally have the time to sit on Canva and design all this stuff. You can see, look at this. I got a lower third. I got PowerPoints. If you go to my Facebook page, you go to my Instagram page, I've got quote images. I've got product launch images. Like, I have too many images that goes with my brand, and my new website will be up hopefully by the end of the month. Super duper excited. visionsconsulting.com. Don't go right now because it's under construction, but you get the point, right? It is too much work and at strategic collaborations. Oh yes, thank you. Love strategic collaborations. So, but that is what your marketing team does. You got social media people. All right. And so listen, our most recent launch added 300 names on a list in less than 72 hours. 300 names on a list in less than 72 hours. You cannot beat that. So just imagine if the campaign would have run that much longer. And this person already has a very, very strong list. But what we're doing is strategically building their list of people who have a problem that they solve. That's a whole nother training, and we trained on that the other day. All right. So, and then we talked about your number 3. I can't even think of the word. Your support team. There you go. So we talked a little bit about the VAs. You guys know VAs make calls. VAs can do some follow-up emails, entering emails and campaigns. Let me tell you something. I teach my VA how to use Infusionsoft, how to develop lead pages. I don't have time. I've set up the first one, and then I teach them how to do it. I just don't have time. I'm sorry, I don't. And then the last one I told you was the virtual COO. That's the person who manages the entire process. So some people are like, well, DeKesha, I can't afford to hire. I don't even want to hear it. You know, it's just one of those things that you got to find a means to run a business. And I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm going to share some sites that I use, and then I'll close out the Periscope. I don't even know how long I've been on this one. I'm going to tell you this. If you are doing all of the responsibilities that I just laid out for you in this scope, in this broadcast, you are only a technician in your business. You are not an official COO. And I am so sorry to break the news to you. I am. It is. It's the truth. You're a technician. You are an employee of your own company. You are an employee of your own company. I love you dearly. Please don't unfollow me, but it's the truth. I know. You need, listen, when you join my scopes, you need shell toe, boots, shoes, heels, whatever you want to call it. I get it. It is what it is. So stop being a technician. Stop being an employee of your own business and start to build a team. Okay. So one of the things that I want you to do is I want you to, let me show you. There's some sites that you can go to, okay? I'm not going to even be stingy. Here's some sites that you can go to and actually start to look. Oh, let me move myself. So you can see, all right? I'm going to do that for you. 1 second. I'm going to share with you some places that you can actually go to hire some staff, okay? Voila, there you go. All right, so these are some places that you can actually go to actually hire. Every webinar should not be on there. Try Elance. It's actually Upworks now. So I freelance, Freelancer, Fiverr, Craigslist, or I love Upwork, okay? And so those are some of the sites that you can actually use in order to build your team. So here's my thing. I want you to, I'm using OBS. Oh, you're talking about the share my screen? I'm using OBS. Love the broadcast software. Yes. Got to look into it. And it's free, honey. We love to keep the expenses low. Do me a favor. Type something in the box again because I want to follow you. I see that you're not in my little thing. So that means that I'm not following you. But yes, so those are some of the sites that we typically use when we are, when I'm helping my clients build their team. So there you go. I got you now. Follow. All right, Chantel, I'm on you now. Thanks for staying on. Thanks for hanging in there. Hope you are enjoying this information. You are getting, yes, I am on a Mac, but you can actually use OBS on Mac or PC. I love it. Because I'm just using PowerPoint and the OBS software. So see, Chantel, this is exactly why we as entrepreneurs have to hire people to show us how to use all this stinking technology. You get it? Because we don't have time to be doing all this stuff and trying to figure this stuff out because it can be complicated. But yeah, so homework assignment, find one of those sites and set up your first account, and I want you to hire your first person. Even if you spend like $25, $50, I want you to start somewhere. Think about the one thing that you dread doing. I hate writing. I used to love it. I just don't have the time. I got so, I have doing so much. I'm helping so many people. And I'm supposed to be writing a book, right? So I outsource writing now. So you can outsource writing. You can outsource developing pages, graphics, all of that. Choose one thing that you've got to do in your business that is keeping you stagnant, and I want you to outsource it. I want you to look for someone on one of those platforms, and if you need help, I want you to contact me. You can see my information right there. Follow me on Periscope, same handle on Twitter. Please join the 21-day revenue challenge. It's some great information in the challenge. You can join the conversation at profitproducersmovement.com. That's profitproducermovement.com. Please stay in the conversation. So that's building a team. That's all I'm going to share because it's supposed to be some quick tips. But appreciate you hanging out with me. Listen, I do this every Monday through Friday. We are on day 12, so we got about 10 more days to go, and we're going to rock it out. So let's make some money this year. Be a hashtag profit producer. This is DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO, and I'm bringing you revenue strategies for the 21-day revenue challenge. Thanks for hanging in there.